Hello, welcome. Take a moment to slow down and take a deep breath. And let it out. Are you here? Are you present? Do you feel connected? Listen, most people are going to understand some of it, but some of you will understand all of it. And if you feel really connected, let me know. I want to know who feels really connected and understands the whole thing. All right? Comment below. So, when you are aware and you get to a point to where you are taking consistent action, it still will fall apart if you don't practice self-compassion, right? Self-love. You have to love yourself if you're gonna have a stable routine, a stable life. You have to prioritize yourself number one, your health number one, and if you're incapable of practicing that self-love subconsciously, you're never going to get to a point to where life is going to flow for a longer period of time. A lot of people will guilt themselves, they'll shame themselves, they'll push themselves to succeed and go after their passions whenever they have clarity, but they'll do it with a negative way. They'll guilt themselves if they don't do something. So that's why they do it. They're disciplined because they treat themselves out of fear and lack and the expectations of others instead of doing it from a place of love and just trust, knowing that it's meant for you, it's gonna work out, and that in time it all works out. So everything destabilizes unless you practice from that point. And to get there, I try to perceive myself like I would a friend. A best friend, somebody that you love, you'd do anything for, you'd move mountains for, right? Well, if you do that for somebody else, why not do it for yourself? It's not selfish, it's selfless to be able to guiltlessly love yourself and choose yourself and always prioritize your highest good and the best version of you whenever it's from a place of love and light. That's what you're gonna put out into the world, right? As within, so without. Whenever you're not doing that, you're you may progress a lot, you may gain a lot, you may experience life, you may live life and get everything you want, but it won't last forever, which nothing does. I believe that you can get to a point of bliss, peace. I feel I've achieved that. And then, like I always say, I just have the highs. I don't, I still feel the lows. I just don't attach to them. I don't hold on to them. They don't really uh, affect our way down. And that's what I want people to get to. So you have to come to a stable reality, a stable life. The path is simple. Life is simple. It's easy. You have to truly, deeply believe it. And by loving yourself, it makes everything else much more clear. Because, like I said, as within, so without. If you love yourself fully, everything in here is great. That's all you're going to be putting out into the world. When you talk to others, whenever you interact with others, whenever you interact with the world, reality, the 3D, it's going to feel that. People are going to feel that. They're going to see that. So that's all you're going to attract back to you. There's going to be people who see it and probably don't like change because people don't like change. It scares them, especially when people they've known for a long time change randomly or suddenly. Because when it does click, when you do realize life really is as easy as you decide, genuinely, just when it clicks for you, it's an overnight change. You know, you wake up and you just feel lighter. Everything just feels easier. How are you gonna work on being more stable? Don't guilt yourself or push yourself too hard. It's not it's not healthy to go to the extremes. within limitations, it's a paradox, right? It's wonderful and great to get out of your comfort zone, but it's not wonderful and great to push yourself past your breaking point. So you have to be able to ride the line. And if you slip up and you're doing everything out of a place of putting pressure on yourself and weight on yourself and expectations on yourself, and oh, if I don't do this today, I'm a bad person. If I don't do this today, I'm unhealthy. If I don't do this today, I won't reach my goals. It's whatever you come up with to motivate yourself. If it's from a place of negativity, you're going to always be holding on to that lower vibration, that lower frequency, and it's unnecessary. Do it from a place of, oh, if I don't do that today, it's okay. I'll take care of it tomorrow. Maybe I just need more rest today. It could be that simple. Everything happens for you, not to you. Life happens for you. Do you understand? It happens for you. You can find a lesson, learn anything and everything. And you can find positives in everything, just like you can find negatives, right? There's those people. We all know those people in our lives. Try to limit how much you let them affect you. It's okay if they're around you, as long as you don't let it get to you, as long as you're aware that they're just living in their own cycle. They have their own path. We all have our own paths. People come and go. You can't force anybody to be in your life, nor should you. You shouldn't try. It won't work out. Um, if you're in that loop to where you're begging people to be in your life, it's not good. Process, let go. Feel your feelings and let them go. Feel your feelings and let them flow. Let it be free. It's not that stressful. So, boys, listen, and girls. Boys is a general term. I've been doing tea recently, and peep it. It's a stack of pumpkins. Awesome, right? Eucalyptus mint to die for, dude. I mix it with cinnamon sometimes, a little bit of honey. You got to start taking care of yourself. You know that? Loving yourself is taking care of yourself. Every religion, every belief, every culture, every society has some form or message of your body as a temple. You got to take care of yourself. You got to prioritize yourself. Because once you do, then everything else falls in line. You're in alignment, and then you can pour into others from the overflow. Or you can pour into others from your own cup, and then you drain yourself, and then you get back in the same loop. Choose whatever path you want. um, but seriously, start taking care of yourself. Like my throat's been killing me recently. I had the flu. It's going around. Just so I started drinking tea. Opens up the airways, just calms me down, brings me down, just lets me mellow. Just a positive thing. Go out, be physical, be active. You need to be in the sun, be in water. Like get out there, do your thing. Go to the gym if that's your thing. Go do CrossFit. Go to a boxing gym. Go dance. Go do some sports. There's so many opportunities out there. And always physical activity leads to mental activity in a sense. If you care about your craft, if what you're doing physically in the gym or sports or dance or anything, practice an art as well. It doesn't have to be any of that. It could be piano. It could be guitar. It could be writing. It could be painting. It could be singing. Practice something, that it's an art for you. It's a love. It's your voice. Something that lets you speak and express without necessarily talking, right? You have your physical, which gives you mental. You have your spiritual, your purpose driven, right? Then do something to make some money. Money flows. Um, that's just you got to make money if you want to be in that society, in that world. It's not everything though. I choose the other two. Those are my top priorities first. But guys, seriously, we got to be stable. Got to prioritize ourselves, love ourselves, take care of ourselves. Very simple. Quit eating bullshit. Quit doing drugs. If you're smoking, you got to do tobacco. You do the vapes. Quit drinking. Definitely, that's terrible. That's literal poison. I get it. You've been there, went through it. It was a cool phase, but it serves nothing. There's no positive. It's just a lower. You can't go out with your friends and celebrate and have a great time and be high energy, high vibe without being on some sort of substance. Is it really the right friend group? Is it really the right people? Is it really the right energy, the right vibe? You gotta kind of sit back and establish and learn. Be high on life. That's my recommendation. I'm high on life, dude. But guys, seriously, thank you for being here as always. We're free. We're one step closer to freedom. Everybody's feeling it. More people are awakening. I've been having very deep conversations with others. Talk to others. Don't be scared to talk about whatever you feel is your purpose, or don't be scared to talk about spiritual things or religious things. Don't be scared to just talk to people and connect and try to understand the other person. You don't know everything. At the same time, your reality is whatever you decide. So if you decide you know everything, then you do. You'll figure it out. Guys, free to subscribe. Have a great life. Love always. Thank you for being here.